Knowing who the Holy Spirit is, knowing about the Holy Spirit, is an important step in us coming to terms with God's work in the world. It's an important step in understanding how God may be working differently than what our assumptions or expectations, how God is actually calling each of us. But knowing about the Holy Spirit isn't enough. Because God isn't just saying, here's a set of facts, now study this and tell other people this set of facts. God's work isn't about having just our head knowledge. God's work involves our whole self, our mind, our heart, and our actions. And it is in these second two that is so important in understanding how God has shaped you in particular, that is being used by the Holy Spirit in sharing God's love with those around you. God isn't having this general plan that we all have to conform to this general pattern, that if we don't fit in this right, we just are left out. No. In inviting you into this mission, God knows who you are even more than you know who you are. God has empowered you specifically because of who you are at, because of specifically of where you're at. God has given you specific gifts that are different than other people, and it is because of this difference, this distinction, that you're able to reach into lives that other people can't. It is this reason that the mission of God isn't limited to certain key leaders or important thinkers or whoever might be on a stage, but that this work of God from the very beginning has involved all those who are followers of Christ. This is the mission of God that takes shape in the work of the Spirit. And as in this lesson, we're going to talk more about how the Holy Spirit works, so that by the end of this lesson, you'll realize that it is in your gifting, it is your interest, your passions, your personality, your location, that God is doing this wonderful work. Join me as we continue to see how sharing God's love with others is not just a calling, an invitation for each of us, but it's a way for actually us to understand more who we are and to become enlivened in this work, experiencing God's love evermore at every step